Sharks are one of the oldest living species on Earth, with a history that goes back over 400 million years. They've been around long before the dinosaurs, making them one of the most ancient and resilient creatures in the ocean. Today, there are more than 500 species of sharks, from the small and elusive dwarf lantern shark, which measures just 6 to 8 inches, to the massive whale shark, which can grow up to 60 feet in length, making it the largest fish in the world. Despite its size, the whale shark is a gentle giant that feeds on tiny plankton. Sharks have unique adaptations that set them apart from other marine animals. Instead of bones, their skeletons are made of cartilage, the same flexible material found in human noses and ears. This makes them lighter and more agile in the water. Sharks also have multiple rows of teeth that are constantly replaced throughout their lifetime. In fact, some species can lose and regrow up to 35,000 teeth in their lifetime. Their skin is covered in tiny, tooth-like structures called dermal denticles, which help reduce drag and allow them to swim faster. One of the most fascinating features of sharks is their extraordinary sense of detection. Sharks can sense electrical fields in the water through special organs called the ampullae of Lorenzini. This allows them to detect the heartbeat of prey or even locate animals buried in the sand. Their sense of smell is equally impressive. They can detect 1 part of blood per million in seawater from great distances. Their vision is also sharp, allowing them to see well in low-light environments, and some species can even see in color. Sharks have varied reproductive strategies. Some species, like the horn shark, lay eggs, while others, like the great white, give birth to live young. Sharks also have some of the longest gestation periods of any animal. The frilled shark, for example, can carry its young for up to 3.5 years before giving birth. These long reproductive cycles make sharks more vulnerable to overfishing, as they produce fewer offspring compared to other fish species. In terms of behavior, some sharks are solitary, while others, like the hammerhead, are known to form schools. Great whites and tiger sharks are apex predators, meaning they're at the top of the food chain. They play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. Sharks' diets vary widely. Some species, like the whale shark and basking shark, filter feed on plankton, while others, like the bull shark and great white, hunt larger prey, including fish, seals, and even other sharks. Sharks can be found in a variety of environments, from the deep ocean to coastal regions, and even in freshwater rivers. Bull sharks, for example, can survive in both saltwater and freshwater. Despite their fearsome reputation, most sharks pose little threat to humans, and attacks are rare. In fact, humans are a much greater threat to sharks. Millions of sharks are killed each year due to overfishing, shark finning, and bycatch in commercial fisheries. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these incredible creatures. Many shark species, like the great white, whale shark, and hammerhead, are listed as vulnerable or endangered. Organizations are working to raise awareness about the importance of sharks in marine ecosystems and to enforce regulations that limit shark fishing and trade. Sharks are not only remarkable because of their ancient lineage and unique adaptations, but also because they play an essential role in keeping our oceans healthy. Despite the challenges they face, sharks continue to fascinate scientists and ocean lovers alike, and they remain some of the most intriguing creatures on the planet. Sharks are even more complex and fascinating than most people realize. For instance, many species exhibit extraordinary migratory behaviors, traveling thousands of miles across oceans. The great white shark is known for its long-distance migrations, sometimes covering over 12,000 miles in a year, moving between feeding and breeding grounds. These journeys demonstrate not only their endurance, but also their vital role in connecting different marine ecosystems. One of the most impressive sharks in terms of longevity is the Greenland shark. This deep-sea dweller can live for 200 to 500 years, making it one of the longest-living vertebrates on the planet. Scientists believe that the cold temperatures of the Arctic waters and the shark's slow metabolism contribute to its incredible lifespan. The Greenland shark is also mysterious because much of its life cycle and habits remain unknown due to the depths at which it resides. Sharks also have some unique survival techniques. The thresher shark uses its unusually long tail to hunt, whipping it at high speeds to stun schools of fish before going in for the kill. Another interesting predator is the cookie cutter shark, a small species that takes circular bites out of much larger animals, like dolphins or even submarines, leaving distinctive round scars on its prey. Despite being top predators, sharks themselves face threats from nature. For instance, the goblin shark, a rare deep-sea species, is sometimes preyed upon by larger sharks. Goblin sharks are also notable for their nightmarish appearance, with long, flattened snouts and extendable jaws that snap forward to catch prey. Their ancient, almost prehistoric look reflects their lineage. Goblin sharks are often called living fossils. Sharks' relationships with other species can be quite complex. Some species, like nurse sharks, are often seen resting in groups on the ocean floor, a behavior that stands in contrast to the active, solitary hunting habits of great whites. Meanwhile, the remora, a small fish that attaches itself to sharks, shares a symbiotic relationship with its host. It feeds on scraps of food left behind by the shark and even helps clean parasites off the shark's skin. Sharks also exhibit unique sleeping behaviors. Some species, such as the nurse shark, can rest motionless on the seafloor, using specialized muscles to pump water over their gills. However, others, like the great white and mako sharks, need to keep swimming continuously in order to breathe, using a technique called ram ventilation where water is forced over their gills as they swim. In addition to their physical and behavioral diversity, sharks also display a wide range of intelligence. Recent studies have shown that sharks are capable of problem-solving, social learning, and even exhibiting curiosity. Species like the lemon shark have been observed demonstrating a form of social bonding and recognizing individual sharks within their group, which suggests a more complex social structure than previously thought. Sharks play an essential role in marine ecosystems as apex predators, helping to keep the balance of the food chain in check by controlling the populations of prey species. Without sharks, certain populations could grow out of control, leading to the depletion of other marine species and disrupting the entire ecosystem. This has a cascading effect, even affecting coral reefs and seagrass beds, which rely on a balanced ecosystem to thrive. Unfortunately, due to overfishing, habitat destruction, and the demand for shark products like fins and liver oil, shark populations have been declining rapidly. Shark finning, in particular, is a major issue. Sharks are captured, their fins removed, and then they are discarded back into the ocean, often still alive. This practice is not only wasteful but also unsustainable, as sharks reproduce slowly and can't keep up with the rate at which they are being harvested. Some estimates suggest that over 100 million sharks are killed annually, leading to steep population declines. To combat this, many countries and international organizations are working on conservation efforts. Marine protected areas, MPAs, have been established in certain regions, and some species are now protected under international agreements like CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. Public awareness campaigns, such as Shark Week, have also helped to improve the public's perception of sharks, shifting away from the fear-driven narratives popularized by movies like Jaws. Lastly, sharks are a source of scientific fascination. Their unique immune systems are of particular interest to researchers because sharks rarely get sick, and studies are being conducted to better understand how their bodies fight off infections and diseases. This has led to speculation that sharks may hold the key to cancer resistance and other medical breakthroughs. In summary, sharks are incredibly diverse, resilient, and complex creatures. They are vital to the health of our oceans and have much to teach us, not only about the marine world but also about resilience, adaptability, and survival in the face of challenges. Despite the threats they face, there is hope that through conservation efforts and increased understanding, sharks will continue to thrive for millions of years to come.